Okay, what's up, everyone? Here is the offline part of the show. Okay, of the podcast. We streamed. I think the first segment, two parts. Were streamed. I think some days ago, and we happened to bring the offline up to. I think it's up to 48, 72 hours. From the first stream, the first part, the first segment. Sorry, and that is it. So this is the offline show of the podcast we're having right now, and this is 50 minutes hard talk with Sir Patrick Picheta. Okay, so you gotta get this stuff. This is hard talk. You understand why I say it's hard talk? Not everybody can come on this show. Okay, if you come here, you might fall your hand. Okay, not everybody can come here. Okay, there's a reason this guy is always here. Okay, you're gonna understand this right now. So this is 15 minutes hard talk, and there's something I just want to share with everyone right now. You can see this is famous fruit drink. You might not really see it where this is evening over here in Nigeria, and this is famous fruit drink, and I can always give a particular reaction from this drink, and it's really a success to me. Now, some people ask right now, like, how can I make money from this? All your attention is just money, money, money. It's good, pal, but you have to understand that if this world fails, it is a shame. It's a shame to us humans. Okay, if this world fails, it's a big shame to us. Okay, now some people will just say, okay, let this world just end. You see the killing here and there, kidnapping here and there, abduction here and there. Let the world just end. It's easy for you to say it. We don't know where exactly we are from. We just have description. We just have a perfect description from the Bible. We just have another explanation from science. We don't actually know what actually made life to even come into existence. So let's not just fold our hands and just say, hey, the world should just end. The way it is, it should just end. Like, you just don't do anything. Like, that is really a wrong start. Okay, wherever you are, that's really a wrong start. Okay, if this world fails, it's a disgrace to humanity. It's a disgrace to us. Far we know is we are the highest of the highest of the organisms we see here. That's all we know. So if this world fails, it's a disgrace to us. Okay, and there are different ways I can make money from this. Okay, I can turn it into a company of my own, and I can even sell the copyright. I can just produce it and just keep advertising it on YouTube. It's getting massive views. Okay, all I just have to do is I can sell the copyright. Okay, I'll just tell the person what I did inside and everything. I'll permit the person to do whatever he wants. The person will just buy everything from me. That's how to do it. That's another way to do it, okay? So, and other multiple ways, but I am never going to do something like that, okay? Because I really know what to do with it, okay? That's it. So now, we are going over to the show right now. Patrick, you have this time to relax, okay? 15 minutes hard talk, okay? So now, we have 10 quotes right now for you all right now listening. And the first we have is Pat Riley said, "Don't let other people tell you what you want." The second we have is, when you surround yourself with the right kind of people, you enter into God-ordained power of agreement. 3, we have Mark Twain wrote, "A man who carries a cat by the tail learns something he can learn no other way." 4, decide for yourself, learn for yourself, answer for yourself. 5, Anonymous, "I believe that God wants us to learn most things for ourselves." 6, Smiling, proof that you are happy and enthusiastic is always a choice, not a result. 7, Success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. 8, Even if we have the Holy Spirit, we still need to prepare. He just makes us better equipped to do so. 9, in Proverbs 24, 3-4, TLB, we read, "Any enterprise is built by wise planning, becomes strong through common sense, and profits wonderfully by keeping abreast of the facts." 10, the regrets that most people experience in life comes from failing to act when they have an opportunity. Okay, right now, so this is all we have right now for the 10 quotes, and we're going over to the heart of the show right now. This is hard talk. Whenever we're doing hard talk, expect something like this from my voice. I'm going to be fast in the way I talk, okay? So that is how we do it. BBC hard talk. Okay, if you watch their show, like you're gonna enjoy it. The guy there is so fantastic. BBC how talk, BBC News. See how talk, man. Just give me the answer now. That's just what. That's just how he does it. Okay, right now we're talking about emotions right now. Okay, now the first thing I want to learn, I want to get from you, Patrick, is Sir Patrick, is let's understand the definition of emotions right now. What is your definition of emotion? Many people don't really understand it. You just use the words emotions, emotions. What does it mean?
So basically, emotions are like the simplest definitions I can give is emotions is any strong feeling. It's an upsurge of a strong feeling. But I think emotions are basically like a bucket of how we react to certain things based on our like based on our previous experiences. Like emotion is just the mind's default reaction. Most of the
Okay.
times when we react emotionally, like most of the times our reaction is not sensible. So probably a lot of times our emotions are just simply an outburst, like an uncontrolled outburst from our mind as a reaction to something that we are experiencing. And probably the thing for us to give an outburst means that probably we must have been shocked or surprised, or probably the particular situation that we are facing currently when we had our emotional outburst. Maybe the thing was something that we have not felt before. So for me, I feel emotions are like this uncontrolled response of our body to an unfamiliar situation or an unfamiliar experience.
So what are you trying to say is I trying to say emotions are something we cannot control,
We can actually control them
but
if
usually
we try, but controlling your emotions is something that you first need to you need to be conscious of what is happening or whatever you're trying to react to. Like when I say that is an uncontrolled, it means that our minds are going ahead of our emotions. Like we just did an outburst without actually thinking about it. Because if you notice, most of the times when some we do some things like really get angry unnecessarily, and then moments later we start to ask why we actually did it, is that we did not stop to think first. So for you to really bring your emotions under control, you need to be, it's not something that you can just perfect on so that there's a switch that you just flick and everything will be, you actually need to practice it over time. That you first, you need to be conscious and say, okay, like which habits or which particular thing do I want to get rid of or get control of. Then from there you now start actually trying to build up your mind. Okay, if I see meet this particular situation again, this is how I want to react. Not this is how I will react. So you're not changing or like you're not trying to put yourself back in control of the situation by saying that okay, this is how I want to react. No, this is how I will react. If you say this is how I will react, you're just simply waiting that okay, once you get there, anything that happens, any reaction that comes from you is the best. But if you just try to start to analyze and just try to start to put everything back in control, like always be conscious, like as it's happening, be there, be present, like before you actually before you actually burst out probably for any particular emotion, just stop and think. I think that's the best thing to get a perfect, like bring your emotions under control to even take charge of any situation is to have a clear mind. That it let your head be clear so that like be clear headed so that you can take the right decisions at the right time. I think that's the only way to bring all your emotions under control. But
okay.
first you need to be conscious about what you actually want to stop or correct.
Okay, okay. That's a brilliant one. Okay, so you watch right now, you heard it right. You have to really, this is something you have to do. Okay, life is like here is the reason why what sparked this thing. When I started, it wasn't really giving me this reaction, this fantastic reaction and everything. The one I did today, I opened it in the morning when the rain was falling, and it was really fantastic. Like the taste was really nice. Like when I started, what actually got me to this point of this drink, let's just use this drink, is actually exploration, self exploration. Like what is he trying to say is like explore yourself. Explore yourself, self-exploration. What do you actually want to make in your life? What do you want to create in your life? It takes someone who wants to create something to apply what he's saying right now. It takes someone who actually want to do that. Take note, at the time, we weren't having phones, okay? At that time, it looked as if phones will never come, okay? But finally, eventually, we have phones now. What am I trying to say is this: we say death is something everybody is a death is something everybody must pay, right? It's a debt everybody must pay, right? That's what we say. But I disagree. To me, there's actually a way we can stop death. Just like the phones back then, we didn't know they can exist, but eventually we know they can exist now. And what if there is a way to actually stop death, but we have not yet delved into how we can find that way, or we have not yet started thinking in that direction, or we have not yet start exploring. Just imagine crude oil, for instance. Imagine the value from crude oil. But it took exploration to get the value, to get all those extras right now, and that brings massive value to crude oil. Without crude oil, imagine we get fuel, all the other stuff from crude oil, right? Imagine the value fuel gives to us. Imagine how it has enhanced our living. But imagine we never discovered anything about crude oil. How would we be living? So I do think that there is a way to stop death. But the thing is, we've not yet explored. Humans are not yet exploring. The people of those in the olden days, check them. Check most of them who lived. The scientists you know in your physics textbook, most of them lived in 1600, 15 something, 1510. Check them very well. The old man, like they're just self exploring. But here now, there's everybody just focused on one thing, how to just do what can just fetch them money. That's just what everybody's focused on. If you're not making money from self-exploration, you are lost. If you're not making money from self-exploration, in the process of you exploring yourself, you are lost. You rethink. You can rethink it again. Okay, so I just urge everybody right now, go and explore yourself. This is work, is not the finished work. You see things going on, abduction everywhere, kidnapping everywhere. Like, explore yourself. This work is a perfect work, but incomplete. It's perfect but incomplete. Okay, your contribution matters, but don't act as if one part of the world is decaying. No, the world is totally fine. Any stupid mistake you see is somehow related to the person who actually is victim of that mistake. Somehow is related to that person. It does not mean one part of the world is decaying. Okay, what am I just trying to say? Like, explore yourself. Imagine we did not discover crude oil, but crude oil was there, just like natural thing was there. There are many natural things, even from sand. We don't know if the cure to death will even come from sand. We don't even know. Okay, but Einstein said one thing that prevented me from study is the things I already know. It is really big. Check the man of should I say the man of the old time and the man of the new time, and see the differences and see the clear differences. Back then, they were always exploring. You see, Gregor Mendel was trying to check pollination. Check all of them. They got most of the things they we now know is science from exploration. Uranium, the radiation it gave. How did the guy get it from? How did he get it? Wasn't that exploration? Wasn't that through an exploration process? It's all that we are doing. Everybody says, explore yourself. Get a bigger picture of why we are here. Evolution is going to filter out the wrong, should I say, the weak set of people having a weak set of genes. What is going to improve you living here? What's going to improve your likelihood of you being here is when you start to change your mindset, when you start to get a bigger picture. If you can apply all these things to your life, nothing will cut your life short, pal. Simple. Okay? Evolution is at work. Man, it's at work. So right now, Patrick, you gave a very, very solid description of emotions here and there. So if you're watching, if you got it, if you did not get it clearly, go over it again. Write it down. Build your life on it. It's really, really very important. Now, Patrick, we're going over to the next right now. Emotions in the background of success. Emotions in the background of success. Do we need to always feel good in order for us to become successful?
it's not possible to always feel. If you only chase experiences, or you are only willing to chase experiences that will make you feel good, you will never go to the edge, or you will never break certain barriers, because breaking down an obstacle or taking out an obstacle is not easy. To not while you before you just before you take it down, you will definitely not feel good, because again it's called an obstacle. It's only probably after you have already taken down that obstacle that's when you might not feel good. But if you just set out at the beginning to only have good experiences, you will never want to go over the edge at this. You will never want to push far. So probably where you might face defeat or you might face failure, you will always want to stay in the place of where, or in your comfort zone where everything is nice. So again, feeling good is not something that is required to have to be successful. Like, if you want to be successful, you must be willing to feel anything that is, whatever comes at you, you must be willing to take them all, process them, then see if you can learn from those particular experience and try to match on. I think the greatest thing to actually, one of the key parts to success is actually consistency, but not just doing the same thing time and time again. It's learning from your experience and then using them to improve your methods consistently. I think I've forgotten to say this and say perfect practice makes perfection, while imperfect practice makes sloppy perfection. So in a way, it depends on the result you get will depend on the methods, or how perfect or how sloppy the methods you apply to whatever you are trying to do. Because if you notice, if you look at the handiwork of some worksmen, you can clearly tell the difference between who actually chose to improve their craft and who didn't. You will see that everything will be perfectly lined up, everything will be clean, or probably the corners will be clean, well cut, and things like that. But the person that did not improve their craft, you can easily tell their own work apart, because you are looking at it the first time, you will feel like, okay, probably this person just started. So I think the most important key, like some of the two, for me, the two important parts of success now are consistency and willing to learn and improve. Because it's when you learn and improve, that is when you can now actually say, okay, that is when you can now actually start to solve problems. Because if you're not willing to learn and to improve, what are you going to be successful at? Because again, you achieving success means you need to solve particular problems, or you need to achieve something. But if you're not willing to improve, then definitely there's no way that you're going to have success.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Like, you gave something right now. I just want to bring that part out. Let me just, should I say, how do they call this? I just want to bring that part right now out. Now, you said, in the part of success, the happiness or the feeling good comes when you have overcome an obstacle, right? So those who are watching right now, you want to become successful, and you notice you're not feeling good, check yourself. Are you actually trying to overcome an obstacle? Is that why you're not feeling good? Check yourself. If you're not feeling good at that point, it's usual. It is normal. Okay? Understand that it is when the obstacle has been overcome, that is when you are going to feel good, usual. That's when it is expected you should feel good. So when you are in the process of trying to overcome the obstacle, whatever feeling comes, take it. Just take it. Whatever feeling comes, take it. Okay? Take it. That's really fantastic. Okay? Now, people who actually we use these principles are those who are actually in control of their lives. I mean 100% in control. Even in business, etc. So the sponsor of this podcast will be given in the description of this video. Okay, the free digital books course of Gare Science. I will teach you how you can sell free digital books on autopilot. Okay, that is what the course does for you. It is very, very cheap. It is affordable. Just check the description for more information. Okay, I just want to talk about this so you actually believe it more, or know that I acknowledge what is there. Okay, free digital books course of Gare Science, like, it's so powerful. We advise you do it. Okay, if you don't have anything doing as a student, and just do this stuff. If you don't have anything doing as a student, okay, it's gonna change things for you. It's gonna change how you perceive yourself, and it's going to change out all that space if you start doing something now. It's for everybody. Okay, that's the main cause we are promoting right now. So take actions right now. That's the sponsor of this show. Let's go. So now, Patrick, you get a very, very clean stuff. I got a bigger picture of the whole thing right now. Okay, a very that thing you said, like that thing you said, I'm gonna cut that part out and actually create awareness on that part that you said, that emotion, that barrier. When you are going for success, when you go for success, you understand that barriers will come, obstacles will come. When you are trying to overcome the obstacle, you are not going to feel good. Is there anybody feeling good trying to lift 50 kg or 1000 kg? Nobody is feeling good, right? The person is just trying to cope, right? It's after the person overcomes it, they give the person world champion. That's when the feeling comes. Like, this is really fantastic. Okay, so you see what it takes to be on our show. So if you are a potential, should I say, podcast guest, you see what it takes. It is really hard. This guy is going to be a constant guest. Okay, even if we're going to organize another show, bring another guest, he is going to have a constant stuff. Okay, that's just how it's going to be. Okay, this podcast is something that is on, like, it is something like, just it's a property of this business. So stay connected. So we have right now, Patrick, I have another question for you right now. Now, how can we minimize negative feeling while we wait for success? So when you're trying to overcome the obstacle right now, sometimes you're not feeling good, sometimes you feel like quitting. Your mind will tell you, quit, you stupid, quit, quit. You're gonna die in this process. Nothing is gonna change. Quit. You are a failure. What do you do right now when you're trying to lift, let's say, 1000 kg right now, and your mind is telling you to stop all this stuff you're doing? Like, how do you minimize negative feeling for people to actually be able to overcome the obstacles?
The only thing that you can stop in such an event or such a situation is your mind. Because again, your mind is just simply reaching the conclusion that you have failed when you have just simply not achieved your goal. So if in those type of situations your mind is telling you quit, you have not reached the end of your path. You still have enough chances to try. Don't quit. I think those negativity again come from our mind overthinking. That is thinking, okay, what has happened in the past? You need to start counting all those your past losses, or probably start projecting losses into the future. But it is not taking into account what is happening in the present. So if you want to, in such a situation, first you need to bring your mind back to the present. Because if you keep thinking of the past, you will never move forward. If you keep thinking of the future, you are never going to get there, because your mind is just pulling all the negativity that it can get. Like, it's always going to tell you how you are going to feel or why you are going to feel. The only way to actually gain control of yourself, because again, let's say you were trying to do something at that moment and the thing failed. The only way to gain control of the whole situation back again, you just stop thinking of the past and stop thinking of the future. Because most people, the reason why they fail to continue is that, okay, they go like, I have been trying to achieve a particular goal for like 5 years now, and I have not gotten anywhere. So their mind will be telling them you are a failure. But remember that it's just 5 years that they have tried. They can keep on trying, and they could still succeed.
Yeah.
But their mind is telling them to quit. Quit for which reason exactly? They still have, they can still try. There's still a lot of opportunities for them to actually try to take more hits, but their mind is just telling them quit, simply because they have tried and failed in the past. But again, our mind cannot predict the future. So if you just simply build your whole, okay, I'm going to quit because I have tried for so long. Why? Even if you quit for that day, always come back the next day. Again, consistency is key. Also, another thing that most people fail to realize is that consistency is not just coming every day. Even though we actually advise you to try to show up every day for what you are, try to improve on whatever you are trying to do every day. But again, most times we cannot keep up that schedule of actually showing up every day for what we want to do. So again, or even if you don't show up that day, try to show up the next day. Consistency is not just a straight line. Again, there can be dips in between. I show up today, I show up tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, I could not show up. But if you just quit after that, then you have simply come to the end of the path. But you can still show up 2 days after, you can show up 3. Just try to like just keep on pushing, because that push is what builds your passion for the particular thing that you're trying to get out. So again, don't quit based on your past. Live in the present. That I think that is the most important thing. Negativity will always be there. Like,
Yeah.
let your hope for the future over your positivity for the future overcome the negativity of the past. Because if you just simply quit, just simply because you have had it bad, and like probably even the day before, you don't know what could happen the day after the present state that you're
Yeah.
living in. So again, the more you try, the more higher your chances of you actually succeeding. Again, like I said, we cannot exactly get rid of all the negativity in our head. We can only try to build up our positivity, and that positivity can be built up by your passion for whatever you are trying to achieve.
Okay, that's a brilliant one. You say you cannot destroy all negativity, but you can build up positivity. Like negative is kind of an inherent property, okay? So positivity too. So you can only try to build on the side of the positivity so it overshadows the negativity. Period. That's really a great one. Okay, and you've just seen the podcast right now. The sponsor of this podcast is a course in Gare Science on how you can sell free digital books. Okay, free ebooks. Ebooks simply means electronic book. Okay, you can be selling free ones that you did not write. You can sell them and make money for yourself, whether you're in Nigeria or in another country. Okay, now, like, what does this actually do? Like, why is this important? Okay, like it helps shape your future. Okay, by the time you have a business of your own, and Gary Science is it's a natural business, natural digital business, mainly into meditation, motivation, ebooks, audiobooks, and online courses. Gary Science is the best business, and we are best not because we offer some kind of skyrocket science. We are best because we are sincere and we are natural. That's something you should understand. No, so now, like this course we're talking about, we empower you to have your own business, a digital business that have up to you will be having up to 1,000 digital products. Okay, and if you want to further, we can also deliver to you a way in which you can get up to 11,000 potential customers that will patronize you, Nigerian people that will patronize you if you're in Nigeria, and if you are in the US people that will patronize you. This is a worldwide course. It's a free digital boost course of Gare Science. It's time for you to take a leap. We know something that you don't know. Like it's that stop staying in the house, you're being tired of your life, thinking life sucks all the time, all the day of your life. Take action. Start something first. Okay, just to give you a clearer picture of what the future will be. If you are not in control of the money you earn, like we have discussed in the podcast, don't sell solutions, don't sell time, sell solutions. With this course, you will start selling solutions to people. Okay, and it will be stress free. You won't be stressing yourself, you won't be killing yourself. Okay, like if you are saying no to this, something is wrong. You have to think about everything I've just said right now to you. Even if you're in the US, you can take this course. You are in Abuja, Nigeria, you can take this course. But this is not a barrier. We do everything digitally. We will teach you digitally. Okay, taking the course, you understand how it runs. Explaining to you will be complex. Okay, when you take the course, you understand how it runs. Okay, it's very simple thing. You will just be taught through private videos. You'll be given a particular link to the website, a private website for all our courses. You will be given a particular link to the website. Then after that, you will see instructions on what to do. The website is beautifully decorated to actually give you this rich experience through neurochemistry. So it's something that will release dopamine in you, something that will release serotonin in you. Like it's something that you will love. So this course is really empowering. If you're in Nigeria, the cost of this course right now, it does not cost much. It's 2,700 naira to do this. Just check the description there right now. You will see a link to connect Jean. Jean is the customer care robot of Gare Science. It's a robot. So please, so going there, whatever questions John asks you, please provide answers immediately. Okay, and tell John what you click for, why you are clicking, what you really want. He will understand. You process payment with him, and he will add it to our customers group. We have a customers group. You will join the customers group of Gare Science. You get free articles every day, free audio books every day to empower yourself, to explore yourself as you take the lessons. So this is what we offer. Please patronize this. It's worth it. Bye.